Hello and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. I hope you have had a great new year. We're doing the first speed build of 2025, so this is pretty exciting. We're in the world of Henford-on-Bagley and we're building an ultra-modern house called Hobson House, which you may have seen from the intro, but it was basically the story behind it is that it's like this was like a cottage on this particular lot, but I bulldozed it, and the idea is that this house replaced the cottage with something more modern. It kind of like was completely gutted and renovated. But before we go any further and get into that, I do want to quickly mention that beginning on January 6th, Monday, January 6th, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time through January 26th, 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, my creator code, which is TheSimified, here's some instructions on the screen, will provide a 5% off discount on expansion packs, game packs, and stuff packs and pre-made bundles. It does not work for kits or make your own bundles, but I just thought that was so cool that the creator program is extending that to actually provide a discount for players. So you'll be able to get 5% off variety of different Sims related content via the EA app or EA.com when purchasing kits. So feel free to use my creator code, but no pressure to do so. But I just thought I would mention that because that is very cool that there's actually a discount now, at least for a temporary period of time. So the exterior of the build kind of is like a mid-century modern twist to it. The roof line is particularly interesting. There's also this like cantilevered area or portion of the house that kind of sticks off the lower portion of the house, mainly the second floor. And that is just to create more space upstairs for bedrooms. Basically, it's going to be the primary bedroom occupies that whole area over there. As far as the floor plan, it is kind of compact and cozy. It's very ultra modern. There is two bedrooms. Yes, 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. So not a bad family house. There's also a small little office or study area. I was thinking about making it a laundry room, but then I thought, no, I think an office would go better here. Also, there is a swimming pool as well as some yard space. But the area in particular that this lot is in Henford-on-Bagley is kind of surrounded by like walking paths, like public walking paths. So I did fence in the yard a bit just to kind of avoid Sims just, using your swimming pool or just coming into your yard, because that would be kind of annoying. As far as packs and kits, I did use a total of 15 packs. It's a 30 by 20 lot and 73,812 simoleons, so not too bad. And if you want to grab this build, it is available on the Sims 4 gallery. Here is the gallery listing. So that'll tell you all the packs you need to have to be able to play in this build, but it is there, and you can find all of this as well as any of my other creations on my channel with my EA ID is just TheSimified. So you can grab this one or other ones that I've built and uploaded. So there's a variety of stuff out there, including some really old stuff too. But a lot of my like super older builds that I made when The Sims 4 first came out are no longer there, which kind of is sad. I also do kind of wish the Sims team would fix the gallery because it just feels like a void. And by that, I mean like you share creation, but like if a person comments on it or something like that, I get no notification of that whatsoever. I don't know how many downloads are on a creation unless I go look, or how many like favorites or anything like that. Like there's no, nothing. And it wasn't always like that, but also, like when you follow people, that doesn't stick either. So like when I follow other simmers that are like great builders or whatever, or even just, people that have created for the channel and like previous shell challenges and stuff, you don't get notified when they upload. So I don't know how people find stuff, but it's just, I kind of wish they would fix the gallery. Maybe 2025 will be the year. I have no idea, but I guess that is kind of frustrating because there are people that I would like to know when they upload, but there's just no way of knowing without actually physically going to check their page. I feel like the notification system or like the news thing should be brought back. That way you can actually see, oh, so-and-so commented on your build, and oh, this person uploaded this. Like, it would be great to have that back again. I don't know why they took it away. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it'll ever come back, but it would be really nice if something of like that would just give you something would be great. So as far as the living room and living plan, this is the living room area, and then the dining room is off on the far end. We use a wall TV, which is a frame TV. This was the one that came with the cozy celebrations, but there is this nice like tree swatch. I was going to say like a fall swatch, which it probably is fall related because the other ones are kind of like winter oriented and winter scenes. So, but I thought this was nice because it brought in like a nice yellowy gold color to the rather dark, stark, like white and black living room space. So it has a nice pop of color, I guess is the best way to describe it. The kitchen is life and death. That went together pretty quickly, but I really wanted to use this cabinetry outside of Ravenwood and just life and death itself, and not really having like a spooky kind of build or anything like that. More of like a modern build. So that went together quite nicely, I think. It's a really nice kitchen. I was thinking about white originally for the cabinets, but I thought black kind of worked better. And I was trying to put these like plants on top of the microwave, but then every time I would lift them up and then put the microwave back and then try to like remove it, it would just snap into the microwave, which is kind of strange. It's like the plant doesn't recognize that the microwave exists there in that space. I don't know. I did also put these like storage boxes under the table, but then I come back and swap that out later for these weird looking, well, not weird looking, but nicer looking bottles that came with life and death. So downstairs there is a full bath. So you have a tub and shower, a toilet, and a sink, which I thought is convenient right off the staircase here. No windows in this particular area, but I've realized that houses don't need to have windows everywhere. Neither do like each room need to have a window. So I did think the office space did need a window, so we did add one there, but like the downstairs bathroom doesn't need one, and it doesn't need one on every wall. And the same goes with like furnishings and pictures and stuff like that. Like you don't need to like go crazy and put stuff in every single spot. So I think that's something I want to, focus more on in 2025. And just having like a variety of different builds and build styles. I kind of want to do a style that I've not done before, or one that I can't really like do. And when I say that, I mean like when I can't do it, I just mean like every time I attempt to try to build a particular style of build or something, it just doesn't work out for me. Like I just look at it and I absolutely hate it. So I don't know. I kind of want to get over that a little bit and actually create something that I would be proud of in that respect. But this house I am proud of. It actually is quite nice, and I think it's a good start to the new year. It's kind of small. I was thinking about doing a rather large build, but we have plenty of time for that. There's plenty of time in this year to do larger builds and bigger houses and things like that. So I just thought I would kind of start off a little small, but a nice little family home for the new year. And yeah, I like this secondary bedroom. I think I just love the color palette in here. I like the black and then like the soft blue on the walls and the lighting thing that's like above the headboard. I think that was Love Struck, but it's actually a really large kind of light thing. But I did size it down with the bracket keys, and we used the these like stool tables that came from the Cozy Kish kit. And then in here, I also used the bookshelf like end pieces as like tables, bedside tables that are also from the Cozy Kish kit. So a variety of different like packs and kits I used to kind of create this house. But all in all, kind of a nice little cozy place, but simple, simply decorated, simply furnished. We do a chair and a little ottoman or a poof that your Sims can actually sit on both. So I think that's pretty neat. And then the primary bath that is kind of like separated off here. I was thinking about making the one room on the edge like a closet, like a walk-in closet, but then I decided to make it a dual shower room instead. And I decided to not have a door to this bathroom. I don't know. Sometimes I do weird things like that and I just don't put a door in, which obviously is not practical for real life. You want to have a door at least, for the toilet or something. But I don't know. I just do that from time to time. I feel like it's a bit more luxurious, at least in my head. I think that, but I don't know. It does make for a nice look overall, and it does occupy quite a bit of space. I feel like the bathroom itself could have been a little like shorter. It is kind of long, and then I do change out the tile because I felt like the whiter light gray walls was just not working for me. So we use this growing together herringbone black tile instead. So now we've moved on to the exterior, doing some landscaping. And annoyingly, I didn't record this, but I did do terrain painting. And then I had to reload the lot, but I had not yet shared it to the gallery. And all the terrain painting's gone. So yeah, you'll also notice briefly back here that like when I deleted the floor for this like little like planter box, I could see like down underneath the lot, which I've been getting quite a bit on a few different lots and locations, mainly in Henford-on-Bagley so far. So I don't know what's up with that. We use a debug fence here, which is what I surrounded the lot in. I think this is the cottage living debug. I used a lot of the cottage living related landscaping because that's obviously this is where the world is. It's Henford-on-Bagley. So I kind of wanted to tie that landscaping in. I do leave a gap in the fence towards the back here. That way Sims can kind of get out in two different ways, so they can kind of go out the back of the lot or out on the front of the lot. So there's multiple ways that Sims can get into this particular lot. Also on the back, there is like a fake chimney on the house. I was thinking about a fireplace, but there really wasn't much room, but it's just there as like decoration and also kind of to hide the like seam area from where the half wall of the upper level kind of like cut into the roof piece. I don't know, it just looks strange. So I thought, well, let's just do a fake chimney just to kind of cover that up a bit, and kind of make it, look a little bit better on the back. And then at the very last minute, I decided to put in a swimming pool, which I thought was kind of nice. It's narrow, so it's more of like a lap pool. But then we also use the grotto rocks and waterfalls to create a nice little waterfall feature. And I do put in like a pool float and a couple of lounge chairs. We do this fire pit. I believe this is all from the Riviera Retreat kit. So all of the patio related items, including the pool, like grotto rocks and stuff, are all from the Riviera Retreat, which I think is one of my favorite. I don't really use this stuff as much as I probably should, but it is nice to have waterfalls. I think one of the things I'd love to see for The Sims would be like proper water slides. Like we got diving boards way, way back with Get Together, which they're just strange, but we've never gotten any like swimming pool slides, which all of the previous Sims games had swimming pool slides. I also think we could use a proper diving board and not those weird diving stand platform things. That would be something I'd love to see for the game in 2025. But again, no clue what's happening. Just doing some exterior lighting now, and we are pretty much almost done with the build. It actually came together pretty quickly, but I really do love the look of it. Mixing the dark like wood with the stone and the stucco, and just the roof line is just very weird. But I did do some painting underneath, which I thought impacted the ceiling, but it did not. So I don't know what that was, but apparently you can paint under the roof. So yeah, that's the first time I've ever been able to do that. I don't know if I was supposed to or not, but here are the screenshots. So this is Hobson House. You can find it on the Sims 4 gallery. My EID is just Simified. This is the beautiful backyard. I think this is probably like my favorite view. It's just the backyard space. It's just, even though it's kind of small and narrow, it just goes together so nicely and so well. And then the grotto rocks, I tried to form them as much as possible into the fence. So kind of like the fence just kind of, yeah, you'll see what I mean. But I think it looks nice. This is the floor plan for both the first floor and second, and then we move on to the interior and this living space with the shared dining space. And yeah, I really do like that new TV. It's quite nice. Glad we got another option that doesn't require a kit or a pack or anything like that. And then we zoom into the kitchen area, which I think is nice. I like that you can see the pool rocks and the waterfall from out the kitchen door. And then we move into the downstairs bath, which is very small but fully functional. And then the downstairs office space, which has a computer, so your Sims can do everything that they need to do, and some bookshelves as well. And then we move upstairs and kind of zoom around. We look at the hallway bath, followed by the secondary bedroom, the primary bath, and then we quickly move outside to show off the pool rocks and the waterfalls. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this speed build. Make sure you give a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already for new builds in 2025 and going forward. So yeah, and also make sure to use my creator code to grab that 5% discount starting this week. Just, no pressure, but I just thought I'd mention that. I think that's very cool that they did that. But that's all I had for this speed build. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.